Alright, so new update for the week. Welcome back to Modern Warfare, by the way. So I have every SMG done as far as base SMGs go besides the Bison. The Bison is almost done here. I'm doing like a random little weapon challenges at the moment. I only have 4 attachments on this, but I'm almost done with the Bison here. I spent an absurd amount of time trying to finish out this Uzi because there were so many days in between where I just did not have the urge to be able, or more so the strength, the inner fortitude within my body to press myself to continue doing this Uzi. I finally finished it, but that's that Obsidian Uzi or whatever, and I'm almost done with the, you know, Bison. So once the Bison is done, the MP7 is also done. I ended up finishing that pretty early when I started doing some of the random things. I did the MP7, MP5, and M4 just at a random point. Those were the weapons that I used as far as like sweating and stuff like that, but I didn't really use them that much. But I don't have the Striker or the Fennec or whatever, but I have about like 70% of all of the weapons in the game done, and ultimately really just blowing through all of the ARs is the biggest part of this whole thing. Going all the way down to the AK, not doing the Ram, Grau, or the Galil or whatever, going all the way down to the AK, all of these here, except for the M4, need to still be Obsidian. But once they're done, almost every single thing, and then it's just like doing random little obscure weapons for like DLC stuff and stuff that were added in different seasons and whatever. The thing that made that Uzi thing so difficult, though, was that we didn't have any of the shipment playlists. We didn't have a shoot house playlist. We didn't have any of that. We just had like a mosh pit game mode, which was 6v6 on some pretty good maps, but for whatever reason, we always ended up getting Candor Hideout, and I don't know why, but the Candor isn't a terrible map, but for whatever reason, in a 5v5 or 6v6 situation on Candor, more often than not, I end up just running into games that aren't nearly as fun, and I would have rather gotten spawn killed for 3 hours straight on shipment than actually play this slow-paced thing. So I was basically sitting around for a playlist update because I'm not going to continue to do this to myself. Commenting at me, telling me to take a break or whatever. I took a break yesterday. I ain't gonna lie, I still played a little bit, so I don't really know if that counts as a break, but they ended up adding some new playlists here. Since we're only playing multiplayer or whatever, this is all that really matters at the moment. But they finally ended up putting back regular quads into Warzone because they replaced regular quads with realism quads, and I guess people's friend groups didn't like that. I don't. I mean, I guess it's the same way that I really didn't want to go and play that other playlist, right? And I just wanted to wait for shipment or shoot house, but ultimately, I mean, am I even playing this for me or am I playing this for Obsidian? I enjoy myself during this, but it's just, so they ended up adding, you know, quads back in there, so now everybody, you know, doesn't need to be upset about that anymore. But they put in realism mosh pit. There's 3v3 face off, no kill streaks or field upgrades. It's like a 3v3 mosh pit mode for like those little gunfight maps or whatever. Those aren't that awful, but you'll never get like a ton of kills even though the map is small. I wish that they would take those gunfight maps and make 6v6 on gunfight maps. That's virtually what your shipment map is anyway, right? So we're gonna go into the Stir Crazy mosh pit. It's 10v10 mosh pit, and I'm not entirely sure what maps are put in here. This isn't the exact same as the playlist before where it was like COD players only want one thing, and that's 10v10 shipment or whatever. I wish this was 10v10 shipment, but it's a possibility that shipment may roll on here. I don't know. It says that it is 10v10 on 6v6 maps. Some 6v6 maps should have just been 10v10 to begin with. St. Petrograd. You really think I'm gonna... No. So we got the Gaz operator bundle here. Now, I don't really care about any of these or whatever, but Garrick, I mean, Gaz is really cool or whatever. Has a thing called hit sticks, like a baton or some shit. I don't know. Before they added bamboo sticks, then regular wooden sticks, then we got Damascus sticks, now we have a skinnier stick. Just add the swords already, we know they're coming. And while you're at it, after you go and add the swords, add some flaming swords next time. You see that? You see what I'm saying? Add some flaming swords. I promise you people will use them. People thought that the flaming throwing knife was kind of neat. You just randomly somehow managed to pull out a flaming throwing knife, so why not flaming swords? The G36C, it got that buff with all of these little speed things on it, but its damage range is still pathetic. Loses to more than half of the guns in the game, if not more than half. It loses to, I'd say, like 80% of weapons on this game. Striker here. These are really cool designs. I actually really like this bundle. This bundle's pretty nice. I wouldn't mess with this or anything or use it, but this is a really, really nice one. Royal Assassin. I think this is new. Got this cool purple foul. The design is really cool. I like it. Reminds me of like the old stuff that that graffiti style that Hex used to do for people's face plates on Xbox 360. Territorial submachine gun. This is an AUG. Same design, but a different kind of thing. And then you also have a pistol with the similar design on it or whatever. And then we got the Wolf at the Gates. Pretty cool wolf design. It's got like a red eye or like a ruby eyeball or whatever. I'm telling you, a ruby camo on this game would work. Those are all the store things. So I guess I'm curious. What do the skinny sticks look like then? Okay, collie sticks, hit sticks. Boom. Let's make him Damascus. Do you guys do this to every single weapon? Why can't this look like how the handle looks across the entire thing? And I mean, even if you go with the obsidian version of it, I mean, honestly, I mean, even gold manages to not look good. I don't understand. Even at the end of the stick, there's no design. I somehow managed to get the AUG Damascus card and the P90 card and the Uzi. You know, as soon as I somehow managed to actually complete this ridiculous grind, people are gonna ask me to complete the titles and emblems and stuff like that. I'll probably do it for weapons I like. And I know I said this exact same thing. I hate repeating myself. I do it so much. I just want to... All right, let's go into Stir Crazy. It already seems like I've already rolled this twice, 2 times here on Stir Crazy. I haven't played in any of the matches yet, but first I got Backlot, and then I got another map I don't care about. Just put me on Shipment or Shoot House. 10v10 Shipment or Shoot House, just put me on that. I know that, and I know there are certain people out there that get annoyed by the people that ask about Shipment. I see it all the time underneath of the tweets, but... And also all that stuff that happened with Mixer or whatever. Ninja and Shroud. You guys already know, money is not the biggest thing to me in my mind, and I'm sure it's not the biggest thing in the world to them, but imagine being in their position. It's just like, hey man, you got the opportunity to just like completely separate from us and get 30 or $10 million deposited into your bank account at midnight. Do you understand how stupid that actually is? That is incredible. That is the biggest dub I have ever seen. I just... Well played, boys. So we got 10v10. I don't want to play Grozna. Goodbye. So we got Petrograd twice, Backlot, and now Grozna Raid. Isn't Grozna a 10v10 map already? So it's gonna be at least another week of struggling. I mean, maybe this might end up being a little bit faster, like 10% faster or something than the playlist we were using before, but this is actually kind of soul crushing. I'm gonna be honest. I understand playing Shipment for those 2 weeks or 3 weeks or whatever it was before was really soul-sucking as well, but at least I made progress. I mean, all right, so we got the skinny sticks. Literally no difference at all. I was expecting them to be a bit more creative with this, but I guess a baton is realistic. I mean, my Harrier is gonna do next to nothing, but I have almost all of the challenges done for the season or whatever. This season's emblem actually looks really cool in my opinion. It's got like swords and like a bird, and if you run around with an Obsidian M4 or Obsidian MP5, you're the worst. Switch to another gun, coward. How many times I'm sitting here doing some bullshit where I'm playing one-handed with like a silenced pistol, the world's smallest barrel, world's weakest little bullet. Shit is so weak it couldn't pop a water balloon with the thing. Yet they're gonna sit here and teabag me and all sorts of shit when they go and shit all over me with their MP5s. Well, there's a chopper gunner. I'm not going out there. I can't imagine having to stream every single day for like 15, 16 hours or whatever, even though that sounds fun. I'm just trying to think realistically here, the kind of drain that would have, especially if I had to do some stupid challenges the entire time. You guys have no idea. You get like a 5 to 15 minute long video, basically every single day, just seeing portions of this stuff. Most of the day, I am like...
I have no idea how I've been sober for this long in my life.
I've went through this entire game of grind on this, and I've gotten a total of 25 kills. I might have actually had more progress on Candor than I ever would have on this. I did all that to get 28 kills. The only challenges I have left are those remaining Warzone challenges there that are like 15 or so of them. They can all kind of be done and completed all at once. I'm sure most people that just only play Warzone or whatever completed them without an issue. There's nothing like weirdly specific that you have to do other than landing at downtown, because most people I know hate that place, but or more so even just going into downtown in general. I have those Warzone challenges, some challenges to only have a certain number of attachments that I've just been slowly doing or whatever, just with this Bison, for example, and some sniper rifle challenges that will be very, very easy and simple to do. All right, Stir Crazy, I'm gonna give you another shot. We've gotten Backlot, Petrograd twice, Superstore. Give me something, even 10v10 Rust. I'm doomed. I can't believe oh my God. Why are there no small maps? These are 6v6? They got an advanced UAV. I know it's still up because I'm revealed on the map right up there. I know that they don't want people to make progress as quickly, but we've already made a lot more progress than you expected us to begin with as a community. You guys always seem so surprised when we blow through these challenges. You guys truly do underestimate the amount that we're willing to grind here. And yeah, these grinds are absolutely ridiculous. You actively slowing us down doesn't make your challenge any better. Just further confirmation that the challenge itself is, How many people are gonna shoot my body when they have an MP5 against a bison? Oh, I hope we lose this game faster. Dominate us, yeah. I got some hit sticks if anybody wants to try this. I don't really have an answer. The only cool thing that he does with it is spin it around when we're swapping it back, but this is the final test here. Is this stir crazy test actually going to make me crazy? Or is it actually going to be the thing that I needed? If I can get a good map from this right here, a real 6v6 map. Don't give me Superstore or Backlot or something stupid.